Okay, so you've got like a pretty natural sort of skill set and experience to do the presenting, and you got the hype, but deep down you're still like super motivated to get back out there and compete yourself, is what I'm hearing.
Well, so I respect the fact that this desire and this motivation isn't going to last forever. Like we talked about some legends that came before me, um, and I saw a lot of riders that were competing with so much motivation, were competing consistently, getting better at riding, and then suddenly, they're like, the motivation's not there to compete, and you want to do different things in riding, whether that's make your own event or make videos on YouTube or just go into like a more judging role. Like I feel like there's a lot of epic riders that I saw kind of be like, you know what, I'm good with this. I'm done with this competing. Um, and I feel like I'm still so motivated to compete and to push the riding and to get more podiums and wins and stuff. That like I need to respect the fact that one day that desire won't be there. So while it's still there and while it's still firing, I gotta go after it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, Dev, I think that's awesome. And what do you make of some of the sports greats and super successful in everyone's own right, like bowing out from the sport maybe earlier than some would have guessed? Like, why do you think that happens in slopestyle specifically?
I think it's because of what I'm saying. Sometimes you put so much into it, like every risk, like you're willing to take it, and um, I just feel like there's so much emotion and physical output that's put into the event, um, that at some point you're just like I know how much I need to put into this, and I'm not willing to put that much into it. You get what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, definitely.
because
Like
like
it makes sense that it's a tough sport to stay at the top and to stay motivated and to be willing to good. You got to be willing to hit the ground hard. That's part of
yeah,
it.
I mean, you just like learn what it takes to put everything into it. Whereas like, yeah, just the mental and the physical perseverance that it kind of takes to put what needs to be put into slopestyle. So yeah, at some point, yeah, you're just not willing to put what needs to be put in there anymore. And then as soon as you don't put what you need to put in there, then it becomes like a very dangerous game. You take these unnecessary risks, or it just becomes dangerous game. I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about with like pushing it with
Yeah,
racing as well.
100%.
Like when you're when you're not willing to put the work that you need, but then you still want to go 100%, like gets gnarly quick, no?
Yeah, exactly. Like if you kind of will start knowing if your heart's not in it, and that's where it's a dangerous, like one foot in, one foot out the door. And yeah, exactly. Maybe not putting the exact preparation in, but then you're on this big stage. There's probably the pressure, like 30,000 people at Joyride or whatever the number is. Adrenaline starts kicking in, ego takes over as well. Hey, I still want to be up there, but yeah, man, I hear you loud and clear. And it's no surprise. And I think it's natural. And I respect everyone that's willing to go on a different path. And the same in downhill. There's been some super successful riders like Josh Bryceland. I don't know if you know the name,
Yeah.
but like he walked away. Like he was like killing it, then had quite a gnarly, unlucky injury, came back from that, and kind of maybe figured it wasn't for him. Even though, man, if I had that talent, I would have gone longer, me
Yeah, yeah,
myself.
yeah.
But I respect him more almost for walking away earlier than some would have expected.
For
So
sure.
it's sick to hear that you've just got that hype, that motivation, and willing to persevere